Hey everyone, Lensmanoz here and welcome back to Manufactio to just me on today. I've just been going through the base and trying to clean up the bits and pieces that are holding me up. I've got a couple of things I need to knock over to keep the base functioning. I've had to fix up some of the furnace here, or I guess the blast furnaces. That are making charcoal for me. My charcoal bin was getting pretty low. I didn't have jungle wood going into these ones, and most of the wood we're using over here is jungle, so I mean, kind of makes sense to use jungle wood when it's the main thing you have. Generally I have around the 90,000 units of jungle wood, so kind of smart to keep this going. So yeah, again, I've just been sort of tweaking things here and there. Still waiting for a little bit more content to be added to the pack, and that's no rush, Golrith. Just getting at that point where I need to start making some ideas of bits and pieces. So you see in my inventory here, or in my quest book, I should say, we do have these rewards. Now, every so often I run into a thing where I run out of a particular ore. Now I figured before I was handing in quests or handing in those coins via the quest book, so why not make a little setup that allows me to automate that? So just by using a request logistics pipe, one of the task screens, and then the reward collector, I can set up a nice little system that allows me to request a coin. Now this redstone one's actually waiting for the next thing. I accidentally contacted or called for more coins before it was ready. But if we look in our system here, and I type the word ore in, and I currently have it disconnected from the rest of the network, by the way, some of this stuff. Actually, ignore that. This thing here is disconnected a little bit. So I've currently got, let's just say, what do we got? Gold, we've got iron. We've got a bunch of stuff in here. We've got 453 coal. What do we got? Titanium, gold, aluminium. I think everything over here actually. Lead. Okay, so maybe lead's one. I'll show you on lead because I've currently got coal sitting in here. Pretty sure lead was not there, right? Alright, I don't need a ton of lead, but let's just demonstrate anyway. But pretty much, the idea is we've got the lead ore one here. It only takes the one coin. If it takes more than one, you'll actually see it on the screen here. 2 coins required. So lead, I can just select this, type the word coin, and request 1. It should appear and insert into this. There it goes. And then out the back here, it comes the lead ore. So these are all set up one after the other to be claimable on each thing. So in our task screen here, we have the task set as, and these are a bit of fun, challenge reward coin. You've just got to make sure when you're doing it that you choose the right one. So if I type the word coin here, you've got to make sure that you choose the correct one, and you're basing it on the reward. So seeing green there on the tooltip, it tells you the reward that you're doing. And same with this up here, the reward. Again, the easiest one here is to type in tin ore, and it's going to be that challenge thing because there's no other tin ore reward in the book. But yeah, literally request logistics pipe here, provider on the back here, and as soon as it gets its coin and it's claimed, it will output the ore that you require. This solar is doing pretty good. We've got 34 more coins. So yeah, the main reason I did this, I started running out of coal and redstone, and I figured why not set up a nice little system that would allow me to request as needed. So whenever the mining drone setup is not working, I can just do a request. So also in between episodes, I've gone and set up this as well for the lab blocks. So that's all running now, nice and neat and tidy. Trying to clean up the base as best as possible. Next thing I started working on, and I'm kind of, as I said before, I'm kind of trying to do things a little bit out of, left field type thing. I needed more circuit 3, so for that I'm actually going to need a few more of these reinforced, the furnaces, the thingos, the reinforced blast bricks which make the blast furnaces. Let me grab, no, I think I have everything. I'm just going to triple my output for coal coke because it's kind of struggling. I think we've got plenty of the processed coal, but this is not fast enough. So I don't know whether to put a second one like right next to it or can't put it on top. I'm just going to place it downstairs. So I do have enough for 2 more. Let's see. I wonder what's downstairs. I don't know. Are we northeast at the moment? West? Maintenance floor? Again, I'm still learning where each thing is. Alright, so maintenance floor. This is where our current setup is. Probably need to place it nearby here. Alright, let's just do this. And I don't plan on doing anything super amazing with this setup because it's kind of just boosting the amount that we can produce. What is the bet that I don't have? My hammer. I do have it. I'm shocked. Oh, you know what I need? I need a hopper. This one requires the hopper. So let me run upstairs. I don't think I have any hoppers on me. Nope. Pretty sure I've got some in here. Again, the problem with being an admin on a server, occasionally it doesn't allow me to do what I want to do, and it pops up the cheat menu, even though I've got things not turned on at the moment. Anyway, I'm not going to create potions magically. Let's pop up here. I think that's all I require. And that's not what I want. Oh my. Forget what I'm doing, everyone. It's okay. I hope you understand that sometimes everyone makes mistakes. That is not what I want. I want coke bricks. I don't want blast bricks. Goodness me. Let's quickly make some coke, well, coke ovens. I need at least another one because I think one more will be sufficient. Let's put that away. Let's go back to coke bricks. Okay. So it's P06, furnaces, and cobblestone. One furnace in there. We got cobble in here? Probably not, right? Okay, that's cool. Let me order 4 stacks of cobble. Let me put this pattern away and get the P06 one because I'm a derp. And should have cobble by now. 1. Pretty sure I requested more than 1. Here it comes. Alright, let's clear this out. I want to make some of these tables soon. And I will show you why in just a second. Hello? Okay, so that's 8 of them, and then we'll grab the cobble out. Yeah, I wanted at least 2. Quick second here. Change my screens around just a touch because things are a little derpy today. All right, now that I've made that bit of a mistake, let's just go and drop this down and get the coal coat going. So bit of a derp. Okay, let's try again. I'm going to place a fluid valve. Rotate it. I'm going to place a fluid valve and rotate it. I have a trash bin, and I'm literally just going to let it purge all of it to the bin because I don't have a super use for it right at this moment. So again, these can be a bit of a pain. So having these set up in a way that allows us to feed into a hopper seems to be the best way of doing it. So supplier, we pop a hopper there, and then put this away. Right, basic. You become a basic, please. And then just grab some normals. All right, cool. This can be processed coal. Get that going. Then I need to realize what I can do to extract out. And I forget how chilled set up the original set. Was it with hoppers? Or was it just straight extraction? Straight extraction, it seems. Okay. Nothing is happening. I'm assuming that eventually this will work. Can I please have some of this? Will you work? Yup. And can I put that there and that there? Yep, that works. All right, cool. Just a little boost. And again, I'm just literally purging the creosote out. I don't need it. I just need to make sure that this is actually going to work. And then it's going to provide processed coal that I want. Probably not though, right? Because my network is not fast enough. Or I've got no processed coal. I mean, either or. But I'm hoping this just gives us that little bit of a boost to our crushed coal production, because that is kind of what I'm stuck on. A lot of the stuff I'm making at the moment requires the crushed coal, or crushed coal coke, I should say. So I need to make sure things are getting processed. So fingers crossed that works. So on top of that, and the reason I had the crafting, logistics crafting table pattern set upstairs is I want to set a little, I think it's actually going to be quite large once I'm done. I want to set up a little auto crafting setup here, to create each level of the modules. So that if I want a particular module, it should be able to craft it for me. So this is just a basic crafting recipe. Nothing's going to call for this material, so it shouldn't auto process. But if I want to order one, I can literally just come in here, and as long as I have the raw modules, which these have just come from, I had a couple of chests of materials for one of the machines in my inventory, and I just happened to use them. But yeah, I can set these guys up and make it so that I can auto craft the productivity module. So in an ideal world, I'd love to have a remote request. I don't think they exist in this. The old remote requests were pretty full on, where you could. I still remember way back being able to connect like one of these request pipes up to an ender chest and then carrying an ender bag and requesting with the controller into the ender bag and then being able to take the item out. But yeah, if I want another one of these module ones, I should be able to hit request. It'll take one of the modules out of the thing. It'll take one of these productivity module pieces, combine them together, and I should get it into my inventory here. So again, what I'm missing is circuit 3. Is cool. I should be able to do this now. So let's look at a logistics rafting table. I'd like one of these, please. Can you please bring all the items that I require to make it? You can see down in the corner here it has processed my request and we'll be sending things through. I don't know how many crafting tables I've got in the network, but we'll see. It'll be making some cobalt steel gears. There we go. Excellent. So let's grab our logistics crafting table. We're going to set this up for probably the next module, maybe. Even the efficiency ones wouldn't hurt. So we can, again, I'll just drop down here. Starting to put things in the basement. Running out of room. In the interest of keeping things neat and tidy, potentially I could put the green ones here and then the blue ones here. And then duplicate the setup. So I want a crafting one, which comes from the logistics chassis. Let's see if I've got any left. Knowing my luck, I do not. And I don't. Good thing. My request thing is just up here. So let's order. Jesse, can I have 10, please? Just for now, and you can craft some more when you get a moment. Network system. I am really hanging out for refined storage. I want to see what sort of load I can take off the server by ditching the logistics pipes. I don't think it's going to remove tons of it, mainly because I think a lot of the... Oh, got them here already. How that worked? Did I already have them? Anyway, I think the problem is the multi-block machines. So I don't know if it's going to help. Okay, so I need a chisel. Let's convert to this logistics chassis to a rafting logistics pipe. Let's pop that there. And then I'm going to use a wrench, click in here and go module. We are looking at, was it the green one's the other one I've got? So tier 1, this. Swear I just... I swear I did that. And it just worked for me. Okay, let's do it in here instead. Yep. So one efficiency module 1 and the frame, and then I should be able to right click in here and go import. There we go. And it gives us the efficiency module tier 1. That's it. That's all it needs. It doesn't need any provider or anything. We can just literally come up here now and ask for module. I'd like one of these, please. Again, it's ordered the parts. Let me order another one of these. Oh look, I must have had the chassis in my inventory already. I really don't remember having them in there. I must have just stared straight at them and had YouTuber vision and completely missed that they were there. You can have some cobblestone. So ideally, I need to now sit down and go through each of these blocks. So as I add the modules to the network and creating the modules, which you can see here, I've got module 3 now prepped. As I add them in, ideally I would then come downstairs and add a table for that block. What that particle effect was for. So again, as I was saying, we can move across to the next one and grab a chisel. You know what? I'm just going to make. Actually, I want to make 5 of them up front. Okay, and I'm going to pop that there. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to say I want. This one was red, right? Yep. So let's make the red 2. Import. Done. How simple is that? So now again, I can come up here. I can go, let's throw them back in. And I can go productivity. And if I want one of these, it should have taken number 1 and crafted it. See how we go here. Oh, another one of them. Nice. I love it. Okay, I think there's a bit of a lag spike occurring at the moment. I'm out of crafting tables. Cool. Let's make crafting tables. If it would catch up. Don't. I don't think it's terrible. It's what's interesting. There we go. I've just been booted. Potentially, maybe it's just my network because the server itself actually looks quite reasonable. There's no big lag spikes. There's no massive amounts of entities. It's fairly consistent. It is probably maybe 80% my network connection. Just the fact that I just happen to live on the other side of the world to the server. Eventually this will open, and it's not the thing I wanted to open. I wanted to open this. One day this week, this will open up. There we go. Wood. And I just like, we have 46 crafting tables. Excellent. I am going to request, nice, 10. So we've got our productivity module tier 2, and again, it knows I've got 2 tier 1s in there. So effectively, I reckon, let's try this. Let's try ordering 3. Hey. And so there you go. It is smart enough to know that to get to a tier 2, it needs a tier 1, and it knows it can make a tier 1. So it'll just make each step as required and produce the item you want, which is fantastic. So I'm going to make a bunch more of these because this is a factory setup. We need to have one for everything, and I'm gonna set them all up down here. Because again, how many module levels are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each of these rows, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I need a couple. Oh, apparently yeah, anyway. Maybe what I'll do is just... Okay. So, there you go. So again, I'll make up some more of these recipes. So, and fix this bit of pipe work because I went and broke it. But yeah, slowly producing more and more items in our factory. That coke oven's not doing what it wants. That thing is not doing what I want it to. I think I'm going to have to do this. Even though it was feeding, it seems to work better if you put them on the top in the middle. Again, I'll deal with that off camera. Looking in the book, I am working towards getting our laser theory, and I think I have enough yellow science for it now. I am going to need to really quickly just get rid of a couple of things here. Oh, there's no more room in there. Let me put the P06 thing away. Neither of them can go in. Just resort some stuff. Right, cool, whatever. Right, we're good there. So yellow, I've got a few yellows here. I think I can hand in this one. Nice. And we get the laser wrench. Teleportation portals. This will be handy. So we can get into space, I think. It's only 100 white research. Make. Make 100. Not 6100, of course. Can I make 100? I'm missing 92 yellow science packs. Again, I think a lot of what I'm missing is the coal coke. So I am going to have to tweak my coal coke setup. And I wonder, like, obviously I've got this one working. And it's backed up. Okay, cool. It's excellent. I've got no problems with that thing down there running. Now that things are getting a little more back to normal. So yeah, we've just unlocked the laser theory, which I think unlocks some stuff in other places. Okay, so it unlocks this here. I don't know if it unlocks anything else. So it transfers energy up to 1000 RF per tick per lasers. And we can upgrade it with a range modifier. So that's 50. And then this one here, 10,000 RF a tick via lasers. And then what's this one? 100,000. So actually, remembering now, I'm pretty sure I have the nuclear reactor running. Oops. Don't leave your nuclear reactors on, kids. Like, having them running in the background when you're not there, probably not a good idea. So let's just jog over here and make sure we turn it off. But what I was thinking we could do is, instead of having... Oh no, it doesn't matter. I'm out of uranium. Matter if it was on. All good. We could have link-ups via laser instead of using this terrible bit of cabling. Quarry is coming along quite nicely, thank you. It's getting there. It's still got a fair way to go, and I'm not sure what it's going to do once it hits the water. But we are creating a nice mess. And with everything hooked up to the void thing, things are playing quite nice. Why are you not working? Out of voltage. Always out of voltage. Because at least if I could get a laser relay going, we could get some power to some of these wireless relays. Alrighty. I think it's probably a good place for wrapping up. Again, this was just an episode. One, I'll admit it, I'm a little behind on my recording. So this is an episode where one, Chilled is probably asleep at this time of the day. And two, I just wanted to tidy up just some little bits and pieces. Try and make things a little easier for myself. Get a bit of automation going, so I don't have to manually craft. Ideally, anything. I don't want to craft anything. I just want things to work. So obviously the factory's kicking off a little. We've got plenty of power here. It was just really we were lacking on certain materials, and I'm still going to be having material shortages here, there, and everywhere, and just trying to massage the numbers to make things work is part of what I'm doing. I do not need any more copper. This is literally all just junk now. Some more of the fancy stuffs. Maybe some uranium. I don't know if I need more cobalt, but titanium might be good. Server restart in 5 minutes. What good timing. So I will wrap up right now so I don't have to worry too much about the server restart. I do need to maybe run this again, but you know, we'll work that out. Until next time though, thank you all for watching. Hopefully this has been somewhat interesting, and hope you come back and join me next time. Have a good one. Bye everyone.